This a little story, a little testimony about the bad side now. Like it's I'ma just I'll be real regardless of what I do. I have my faults too. I want people to know this, and this is a little testimony. This is when you don't how you gotta wait on God to give you an answer. You can't just do things off your own will. So just yesterday, at like after 7 o'clock, I usually get me a little drink or something, and I end up getting me a drink yesterday, a pint of E&J, and the XO, and I sat down and I ate or whatever, and then I was getting ready to drink. Literally, as soon as I got up, I was got a little lemon from my bag because I bought some lemons. I end up getting up, and the drink fell on the floor and bust. It was glass bottle. It bust open, and it spilled. My first reaction, just calm, peaceful, and like understanding about it. It's like I don't know. That's just something I've been doing lately. Everything that happens is I feel like it's for a reason, so I never get upset or like I'm patient, very patient, and so the bottle fell on the ground, and I looked at it and just it's like, thank you, Lord. But this is where my disobedience came in. Right after I end up like dropping that bottle, I asked the Most High. This is what I asked the Most High. I said, if this is a sign, that you don't want me to drink, then let me know. But out of my ignorance and my disobedience, I end up going to the store and bought another one, but a bigger bottle this time. It was called 1792, a big bottle of whiskey. It was a $40 bottle. It was like probably a fifth. I don't know why I bought it. I just bought it, and literally, I was sitting there drinking by myself and enjoying the night, but all of a sudden, and this is the craziest part. All of a sudden, I blacked out. And when I did, the whole day, I was, the whole time I'm enjoying myself. I'm in my own energy, just enjoying in my own spirit, just enjoying myself. And everybody see what I'm doing because I was outside. I'm outside and I'm listening to music, and I'm just, I'm ain't paying nobody no attention. And so it's a lot of people that comes around me because they just curious to why I act the way I act. But I end up buying that whole pint. I drank the whole thing by myself throughout the night. And this is the where the Most High it showed me something. It was a warning to me, and I call it a beautiful warning because I received it. I'm grateful for it because I had on my chain and everything. Somebody could have got me right that easy. I passed out. I blacked out, and I don't even really call it passing out because it didn't feel like nothing happened. That's all I remember. I don't even remember waking up. I just remember the moment I just remember I got up, and I wasn't even like I don't even remember getting up. I just remember just seeing the ambulance. Now this is the craziest part, the spiritual part about it. Listen well. This is the spiritual part about it. I got up and I guess I'm acting like nothing never happened. And I didn't know it happened. It was the craziest thing in the world. I did not know it happened. Because I'm back just to myself, just listening to music, and I'm just doing my own thing, and then I see the ambulance. They came by and didn't even stop. They didn't ask me a question. Nothing. They didn't say anything. They kept it pushing. If that's not spiritual, family, I don't know what is then. It was the most craziest thing in the world. It was a whole bunch of people outside and everything. They seen it. I'm pretty sure somebody probably recorded it because nobody was understanding what was going on. It was an older gentleman that stays in this building who actually, he said, he came up to me and was like, I called the ambulance. But he was real humble about it. And I spoke to him. And, I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, no, I don't know what I told him or anything. Like, literally, that the rest of that night is kind of like a question mark. And the craziest thing is that the ambulance pulled up and they didn't say a word to me. They didn't ask if I was okay. They didn't say nothing. Like, y'all came for a reason. How y'all just gonna ignore me? But I know that was the Most High. They know, like, spiritually, people know. And that's what I'm saying. Spirits know. So it was just, and then this morning, a brother that live in this building, he came up to me. I'm listening to music. Again, I'm just doing my own thing. I do what I do by myself, and I don't ask for attention. I don't ask for nobody to be around me and nothing. I don't ask for nobody. And he just came up to me and try to grab my attention. It was like, and he was trying to be funny about it, but but that's what, people do when they see you so confident and bold. They just try to, find something to just like clown you or, just try to down talk you. And so he was trying to be funny about it, but he was like, bro, the last time I seen you was right here slumped on this corner. And, my first reaction was like, it wasn't shocking or nothing. I was just like, yeah, I was getting my rest. That's what I told him. And he just kind of like looked and just walked off. He was like, people, because I don't know. They're just like, he didn't understand. Like, people don't understand me. So when I say stuff like that, and it's in confidence, that make people feel some type of way. And that's what I told him. Yeah, I was just getting my rest. But it really dawned on me right after that when he walked off. Like, wow, I passed out. The next day, I'm waking, I don't know how I got in my house or nothing. Literally. Don't know how I did anything. It wasn't like I was like staggering nowhere doing nothing. No, I wasn't on that. I was I was one. I was able to stand, walk, do everything, talk, not slurring. I wasn't on none of that. But all of a sudden, I just blacked out. And the Most High it was like, that's your warning. That's your warning right there. When the brother came up to me and told me what I did last night, that was the Most High's warning. And the first thing I said when, after he walked off and I started thinking about it, I said, thank you, Most High. Thank you. Thank you for that warning. That's a beautiful warning. And I received it. I accept it. And I won't play with him like that no more. And that's what I'm saying. I was leaning to my own understanding. I was. So let this testimony be something for y'all to understand that we cannot do this alone. We can't do it by ourselves. We were bought by the Most High for a price. And so we are supposed to honor him, listen to him, and worship him with our bodies and our minds and everything we do. We are supposed to honor him with it. And I was doing stuff in my own way. And that's when the Most High had to show me. He real life had to show me. And that's what every day I'm asking the Most High. Father, if it's anything, I'm failing at. If I'm not seeing, if I'm not understanding, show me. And that's what he does for me. He allowed me to make my mistakes so I know how to fix them. Let this testimony be something for y'all to grow with, to learn from, learn from my mistakes. Because believe me, I do make mistakes. I know people probably be thinking, oh, he be acting like he perfect. No, I'm a gangster. I run shit. I do what I do. I cuss. I listen to rap music. I do what I do. I feel like paid. Well, yeah, I'm like Rico. I paid in full. I'm me. That's why. If you can't do what you got to do, then like I'm me. For real life, I'm real, and that's the thing. You know, and the Father understands and He accepts that. He ain't never told me I was wrong for being me. But the thing is, I wasn't listening, and I leaned to my own understanding yesterday, and He had to show me something. And I had on my chain and everything. And the craziest part about it that dawns on me is that as soon as the ambulance pulled up, as soon as they pulled up, I got up. Like, I call it revived. I revived. And I'm like, what's going on? I'm asking people what's going on, and they like, you was passed out. For real? I was lost. I couldn't believe this. And it was just like, and I know they was probably shocked too, because they was like, I just got right back to what I was doing. But the Most High is good, man. When you living with the Most High and you walking with Him and you talking to Him and you obeying Him, that man will do all type of magical things in your life, family. I'm telling you. Just let this one be a warning for everybody. Lean not into your own understanding, but by God, you got to do all things. You got to listen to Him. You got to obey Him. You got to wait on Him, because He ain't going to always move on your time. Amen. Peace and grace, family. I love y'all. I appreciate all who listen to this. Shalom.